Alright, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be looking at one of the wildest situations I've ever come across. I mean, buckle up for this one, dude. I can't. So pretty much there's this guy named Cameron Herron. I think that's his name. He was recently sentenced to 24 years in prison, right? For illegally street racing, and then he ran into a mom and daughter and killed both of them. So because this guy was immensely irresponsible, 2 lives dead, right? Should obviously rot in prison. And for some reason, there's this gigantic following of girls on TikTok, and they're just going nuts for this guy. And this guy isn't famous or anything like that. They just saw that, oh, he kind of looks cute, so let me just ignore the fact that he's a literal murderer and campaign for his release from prison. People are legitimately on TikTok acting like they're fighting for a good cause or something, saying stuff like, it wasn't his fault, it was an accident, he didn't know what he was doing, and it's like, are you kidding me, dude? Really? Bro, I've said TikTok is whack a million times, but come on, dude. End me at this point. I cannot exist in this world anymore. A murderer is being stanned. So we're gonna check out this article that goes through it. A cult following for Cameron Herron has grown on TikTok since he was sentenced to 24 years in prison for the deaths of a mother and daughter. So one of the points of contention over here is 24 years in prison justified? But the thing is, I'm no lawyer, okay? I don't know how the law works in the particular state where he got arrested, okay? I don't know if 24 years is too much for 2 lives or too less. Honestly, as a person who knows nothing about the law, still seems kind of too less. I mean, it's two lives. I guess it's an irresponsible team, but it's 2 lives. They're not coming back. Like, there's a whole section where the dad is literally just upset. I mean, obviously, but we'll take a look at that in a sec. So here we have the man himself. He is 21 years old, okay? This guy isn't a minor or anything, right? Because in that case, maybe his sentence would have been reduced. But he's 21 years old, full-grown adult. He shouldn't have been illegally street racing. We all know this, okay? It is incredibly unfortunate that he winded up killing 2 people, but that's how it is, bro. You gotta serve your time. Unless you're literally God and can resurrect them back to life, I don't want to hear it, okay? The people are legitimately spreading these photos of him taking a sip of water at his trial, and then going oh my god, he's so cute. Dude, what the dude, I told you guys, these stands are absolutely deluded. I looked at some of the profile pictures. They're all half of them are BTS stands, alright? They've got one of them profile pictures, and then the next day they change it to this guy. Some followers said Herron was too cute to spend so long incarcerated. I don't think imagine that's how they gave you sentencing in prison. Okay, you kill someone. Oh wait, guys, but he's cute. Let's cut 5 years off his sentence. I mean, he's cute, right? He can't be in prison. Listen, Herron, I don't know if you've watched the movies, but the cute guys don't really last that much in prison. And as an outsider watching this, it's they're literally campaigning for this more than any charitable cause imaginable, dude. They will legit spend their money and donate to this guy's GoFundMe before they try to feed a starving child, man. And honestly, this type of stuff can only happen on TikTok, man. I know, listen, YouTube isn't a perfect platform, Twitch isn't a perfect platform, and even Twitter is not a perfect platform, but I don't think something like this would possibly happen. We've seen Twitter stans do really bad things oh my god, somebody dies and they're oh, shoulda stan Luna, but you can kind of tell that they're not really actually being serious, at least I hope. And the situation has completely thrown me for a loop, because if he had any sort of following, maybe then I understand. Maybe he made videos back in the day. Maybe he made Vines. Maybe he was a little Logan Paul. He's a vlogger. And I was okay, that's why they're deluded. But this guy, he has nothing. His face is even covered by a mask, which he only took off for 0.2 seconds, man. So the victim's name is Jessica. She was 24 years old. Okay, this wasn't even an old mom, alright? So, obviously when you kill someone, I wouldn't know this. I'm just saying, okay? When you kill someone, if they're younger, it's obviously a bad thing because you're taking away more years of life. If an 89-year-old old man on the street was killed, it would be a lesser sentence. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I mean, at least that would make a little bit sense. Even though all lives are valuable, but, that guy probably had 2 years left, and this person is 24, literally only 3 years older than the guy himself. So Jess and her 20-month-old daughter, Lilia, were crossing the street in Tampa, Florida, Dude, it's always Florida, I swear to God. Those of you who live in Florida, dude, what the hell do they put in the water there? I swear to God. When Heron fatally struck them, prosecutors said Heron was participating in a street race and was driving at 100 miles per hour, the Tampa Bay Times reported. Now, the circumstances behind the situation aren't fully clear, but it seems like, he was having a street race, kind of just ran them over, Now, do I think he intentionally killed them? I mean, there's probably no evidence for that. He was taking part in a street race, and he probably didn't even know these people, and if it was intentional, I think that 24 years is not enough, and he should probably get life in prison. Since his sentencing, fan accounts saying Heron deserves a second chance have sprung up. Some said he was too cute to be incarcerated for so long. Heron's own TikTok account has 2 million followers, but no content is available to view. This guy has an inactive TikTok account and 2 million people. 2 million! Oh my god, dude. Oh, it hurts my brain so much. 2 million! There's 2 million people literally out here in the world willing to release a murderer from prison. Dude, if you've been on this channel long enough, you've seen that we've reviewed some of the wildest stories this world has to offer, bro. But this is blowing it out of the water, man. Humans are no longer humans. We have descended to a lower race at this point. And the cherry on top, this dude doesn't even have any content, man. My guy never even pleaded, "Hey guys, can you guys get me released or something?" Like, no, this guy hasn't said a word. This is all people just doing it for him because they have a crush on him. Dude, people really out here saying that pretty privilege doesn't exist, dude. Holy shit. TikToks about Heron have racked up 2.2 billion views on the platform. 2/7 of the entire world has seen. Okay, I know it's like repeated views, but come on. 2.2 billion? Well, videos in the hashtag Justice for Cameron have been viewed 26 million times. Justice for Cameron? What the hell do you mean? Like, I actually want to know what justice. Justice is him serving his sentence. I don't know if it should be reduced. If you're arguing for that, maybe. But if you're arguing for him to, like, get out of prison, and honestly, even in the former, why do you have sympathy for a murderer? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? The TikToks mostly show Heron in court, often with footage and stills of him crying. They capture the look on his face when he was sentenced, and the moment he lowered his mask to drink some water. 13-year-old girls really be hella thirsty today, don't they? Here we have a tweet by a BTS stan. I'm not gonna show their name because I don't know if they're a minor or whatever. "We won't give up until you're out of prison, Cameron." And there's like a earth emoji, or a fighting respect emoji, whatever. Hashtag Cameron Heron with like a picture. Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at his eyes. Can I just have a heart-to-heart moment with all these people who are supporting this guy? I mean, what if he killed your mom and your daughter? Can you, like... You guys have no idea how disrespectful this is. Like, I really don't care how cute or pretty this guy is whatsoever, dude. It is immensely disrespectful. Like, can you imagine just being the dad and sitting there and watching the entire internet rally to save the people who murder your wife and daughter? I would literally just exit society, completely lose faith in the justice system, man. It is my sincere hope they pay absolutely no heed to this ruckus on social media made by these absolute toddlers and just go with the regular legal process, Because, sometimes social media and all this buzz does actually influence decisions and pressures people to make the wrong choices, so I really hope it doesn't in this case, at least for the sake of the father and for the sake of the dead mother and child. I'm sure they're looking up from above and just being like, what the like, what is happening? Okay, so you might have a question on your mind. What does the dad say about all of this, right? So we're gonna take a look in a second. At Heron's sentencing in April, David spoke about the impact of his wife's and daughter's death and asked the judge to give Heron the maximum sentence of 30 years. I mean, obviously, he's gonna want, like, the full extent of the law prosecuting these people. An ABC affiliate in Tampa reported that during his 45-minute testimony, he said, "This was a crash, not an accident. Please be aware of that." He added, "I can't get the thought of the entitled monster who killed them. Something happens to me in this room." Addressing Heron, this guy said, It is critical for you to understand that you've created everlasting pain and depths of sorrow. I feel so bad for this guy, man. 24-year-old wife just had a daughter having the best time of his life and instantly taken away. Just one of the atrocities of life, man. This isn't the first time people on social media have developed an obsession with a young person facing prison. In May 2020, teenagers made fan Instagram pages for Peter, a 23-year-old University of Connecticut student charged with murder. Like, oh my god. You know, I've made a bunch of videos about Gen Z and how much of clowns they are, and they're all, like, lighthearted, but sometimes I'm genuinely just disappointed. Like, is this what we're gonna be remembered by? People legitimately campaigning for a murderer, and if you think it's a joke, they're campaigning, they legitimately started, like, change.org petitions and stuff. Now, granted, petitions don't do much. It's the principle and the amount of people that are getting behind this and actually signing the petition. Like, goddamn, channel your energy into something good for once in your life. Now, there is this girl on TikTok who actually has some sense and, you know, just summarizes the whole situation for a little bit, so let's just take a look.
If you've seen this guy's face, like, all over TikTok, here's what's going on. His name's Cameron Herron. He hit and killed a mother and child going over 100 miles an hour during an illegal street race. He was recently sentenced to 24 years in prison. Now, people on the internet, and on TikTok specifically, think that this punishment's too harsh, and that he deserves a second chance. Here are some of the comments. Poor boy, I hope they will forgive him. He looks innocent. He didn't do it on purpose. No, it wasn't an accident. He doesn't deserve that. This one. You're too cute. I fell in love with a criminal. There's a petition going around with over 27,000 signatures to get him out of jail. And there's even people on TikTok using the hashtag imitating his look from the sentencing. Multiple people.
Yeah, this is absolutely unreal. Not a killer. Poor boy, I hope they will forgive him. He looks innocent. He doesn't do it in purpose. How the hell do you know his purpose? You don't know anything about him. He's a random guy on the internet. Okay, listen, it is already cringy enough to obsess over celebrities this way, but that's acceptable. That's okay. That's maybe even natural. But over a murderer, at least have some little bit of self-control and try to read the goddamn room, please. I'm just appalled at this whole situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Losing faith in humanity one step at a time. Hopefully next video will be much more cheerful. I will see you guys in the next one. Smash like, subscribe. Bye bye.